Most of what I do fails. The Color of Water is one of my few successes. Miracle at St. Anna is one of my few successes. I have 3 books that have never been published because they're terrible. I have a book of short stories that are awful, that I'll have to burn before I die, just in case somebody finds them after I become worm food. But I don't consider my failures, I consider them lessons. And I learn lessons from my failures. And so for me, for my creative failures, I've always just simply forgotten them and moved on to the next piece of work. And that's helped me in my creative and my professional life. If you just intimate that, let's just count it and do it, all right? Yeah. As a musician, though, I really experienced the world. I've had to create a career that is unorthodox. I went to New York City public schools. Ended up studying at Oberlin College and Oberlin Conservatory in Ohio. And then I went to Columbia University and I got a master's in journalism. And I was a jazz musician for 9 years. And during that time I wrote this book, Color of Water, when I was traveling with different people. And I never told anybody in those groups, in the band, like when I was playing with Jimmy Scott and with other people, I never told them I was writing a book, I just did it. And so now I've become kind of a professional storyteller that uses all of these elements to tell stories that really speak to the things that I was raised to believe when I was a kid. That there was no difference between anyone, no matter what their skin color. That's it. And my work speaks to that. My work speaks to the commonality of the human experience, that we are all the same. When I do my mixing, I mix the saxophone with the piano. I mix the trumpet with the drum. When I shake someone's hand, I mix my warmth with their warmth. And it's helped my art. We didn't have a lot of money, we didn't have a lot of, really didn't have much of anything. But we had a lot of books, and we went to church every Sunday, and we thought that we thought our mother was a little bit crazy. It turns out she was. I mean, she married my father in 1941. She was a white woman who had 12 black kids in New York. It was, looking back now, I realize that she was quite unique. What she did believe in was she really believed in books and she believed in music. So all of us read lots of books and all of us played music. Having those 2 things in my life has pushed my life to places and taken me to places where I thought I'd never go. If you want to see how people really are, go to an old folks home, and then, all that business of white and black and Gentile and Jewish and Muslim, that's all gone. They're just happy that the kidneys are pumping and the lungs are wheezing and the thing's still cranking and they're still together. And that's really where I live. I live as if I'm going to die tomorrow. If you work from the perspective that I work from, which is that when you do something small that is to the positive, it shoves the world forward to the good, and that's a good thing. That's the thought that gets me out of bed in the morning, and that's the prayer that's on my lips every night.